Good evening, everyone. It's wine o'clock again here at the Wineman's. Tonight's wine is from Berton Vineyards. This is their Eden Valley Reserve Chardonnay. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what makes the Berton Vineyards Eden Valley Chardonnay so amazing. We're going to taste it and we're going to see what it's like. So I've told you lots about Berton Vineyards in the past, lots and lots of videos, so scroll back through, learn all about them, but just know they're my favourite Australian grower. Now, the Eden Valley Chardonnay, this is a particularly delicious Chardonnay, and there's a very good reason for that. It basically comes down to the way it is vinified. And this is a very, very careful process. They take about 85% Chardonnay grapes grown in the Eden Valley, mix a little bit of Semillon in it, and then they vinify it in a very unique way. So what they do is they start the fermentation process, and about 6 baum, they separate everything. And they put 40% of the juice into very large hogsheads barrels. And that 40% is left to mature in there. And then they put the rest in stainless steel cask. And look at the colour on this. Beautiful golden colour. And the reason for that is because they want a certain portion of the wine to be oaked, but not heavily oaked. And they want the rest of it to be left on its lees, which is basically all the dead yeasts and everything that's used in the fermentation process. And that adds complexity to the wine. And that's kept for a long period of time, just to add that complexity. Then the whole lot is filtered and it's all separated and it's kept in stainless steel for a little bit more time before it's bottled. And then when you get the resulting wine, you get quite an amazing colour, which comes from the oak, but also an amazing aroma. So it's harvested at night when it's nice and cool, and that allows the purity of the fruit to be at its best. So it's like white peach aromas, and it's got a toasty undertone, which comes from the oak husk, but it's not too prevalent and it's not too dominant. This, my God, it's a tropical flavoured wine. It's got really unusual Chardonnay characteristics. Lots of pineapple, lots of a little hint of vanilla. It's almost got a spice, but it isn't really a spice. It's just a background flavour of sort of vanilla and almost a mocha sort of characteristic to it as well. It's a delightful wine. It really is. Now, it comes in at 13.5%, but now in the background, you're getting grapefruit and zesty lemons that are kicking through. I mean, to an awful lot of people, you could give them this and they would say it was an oak-aged Sauvignon Blanc, but it's not. It's a really good Chardonnay. So it's going to go well with rich white meat dishes, chickens, things like that. It's going to be great with shellfish, great to drink on its own. And it's not too overbearing in the oak at all. So I'm going to really, really recommend this. Once again, Mr. Bob Berton has delivered an amazing wine. Eden Valley Reserve Chardonnay, go and get some now. Cheers.